Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bahrain. I'm very excited for this because we have qualified somehow. We qualified in P2. I just want to see this. Just want to see me. We were still like 3/10 down, so we have Hamilton and Verstappen right behind us too. It's going to be a tough race. We are on soft. I'm guessing the strategy is going to be soft, soft, medium. I might change it and do soft, medium, soft like we did in Mexico last season. It's a tough one because race strategy always amounts to so much in these races nowadays. Like, your strategy is everything. Like, look at Mexico when I ran the mediums for an extra, like, 4 laps in the pit window. Could have put in when Jeff said, come in, come in. I was like, no, 4 or 5 more laps later. Boom, then we go on the soft and we gained loads of positions back. So, oh, it's soft, medium, medium. Okay, I think we go soft, medium, medium because soft, medium, hard is kind of pointless. Half a lap of fuel is fine. We can manage that quite well. Let's go. Come on, Jeff. Let's hope Jeff and the boys have done a great job. Here we go. Those lights are on for absolutely ever. The medium traction you can feel straight away. Vettel's come to guard the inside here, which is an interesting one. I might try and go full send all the way around the outside of Vettel. He's cut me off loads there. I think I'm going to lose a place or two here maybe as well. Oh, I'm not. Okay, we've kind of tentatively got round there. Vettel has gone miles away. I tried to go for a bit of a sneaky all the way around the outside on Vettel there, but that really didn't work. You've got to remember, although our qualifying pace was absolutely fantastic, for some reason, I always seem to struggle in the races. It's an okay start. We've held position. I'm sure Jeff will be like, oh, good effort, but it's not the best. I'm like, what did you want me to do, Jeff? Just outpace Vettel off the line in a Ferrari? Okay. It's all about the overtake mode for us at the moment, trying to keep ahead. So I mean, he's like, oh, that start was okay. It's like, well, Jeff, I've just kind of outpaced everyone I need to stay in second place. Could you not like big me up a little bit and just be like, well done, mate, quality start, you've held second place. I don't think we're going to catch Sebastian Vettel at all. We're probably going to just start going backwards pretty quickly in this race, I would imagine, because like I said, our race pace isn't quite there compared to these guys. In qualifying, in 1 lap, I can throw the car around, but for 29 laps, it's going to be pretty tough, to be honest. We've got the fastest sector 3 of the race, which is good. I'm trying to just maintain a bit of a gap to Lewis Hamilton, I suppose, is the main thing. This is going to be weird, though, because we're racing right up at the front of the grid now. There's added pressure for me now. Oof. Did not take that well at all. There's added pressure now being in second place. You know, it's going to take a miracle. Also, I wonder if anyone picks up on my strategy from last year and does a one-stop. Because we did medium hards last year, do you remember? Some of you, if you've been following the series religiously, you'll remember the Bahrain Grand Prix in Season 1. We actually finished P4, which I think is our career best at the moment. And that was partially because we were on easier difficulties and we got used to the game. Also because we did the most ridiculous one-stop strategy you've ever seen in your life. We started on the mediums and then went on to the hards, and we just stayed out for like the whole race basically. Because 2 stops on this track is quite a lot of time. Because that main straight, you gain a lot of time going down that main straight. And when you pit, think about how much time you lose when everyone else is going like 200 miles an hour down that straight. And you're just kind of sat stationary in the pits for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It's a lot of ground they can make up. This is, I mean, I was going to say this is looking to be a good lap, but obviously lap 2 always is. I feel like we're getting away from Bottas and Verstappen, which is a bit weird. Might have to up the difficulty soon, I reckon. Which is another positive sign. Proves that I'm getting a little bit better. Right, here we go. We need to DRS, not ERS down the straight. We're holding 0.6 ahead of Hamilton, but we are running ERS like crazy. Hamilton's just on the fastest lap of the race. That's not ideal. We did do the fastest sector 3 though. We're the fastest sector 1 and the fastest sector 3, so that's quite positive. We're a little bit slippery through there actually. He should have DRS now, Hamilton, shouldn't he? It's not the longest straight up here to get it, but like I said, I said this in qualifying, it's a weird corner that one, because you can get like off the track and take it, and then swing it into the right, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. I know a lot of the pro esports guys do that. That's where I've kind of picked that trick up from. And I'm hoping that will help me. I might start doing some research into like perfect laps and just watching some of the esports guys, the pro F1 racers for the game, and just see how they take their corners in certain tracks, because I feel like that would help me a lot. If I can do a lot of research and that into them, I don't see why I couldn't help myself improve even more. Let's see what we can produce though. We're coming round, what's this? This will be lap 3 done already. It's crazy, isn't it? So we'll probably end up, the episode will end on about lap 15, won't it? Lap 15 it will be the halfway stage. So we'll see how we get on there. I've just got to keep avoiding that curve on the inside. One touch on that curve and you're done. It's always how it works. We're holding off Lewis Hamilton though. Like I said, I mean, I'm using a lot of ERS to be fair. I'm burning an awful lot of it out of the corners to try and help me. I'm sure down the straight here is where we could really be in trouble. He's going to have DRS. I've just set the fastest lap of the race. That's a positive sign. That is a positive sign. We've just done the fastest lap of the race there. I did burn about 50% ERS in that one lap though, so I did kind of full send it that lap quite hard. Let's keep an eye on the fuel as well, see how we manage that, see if we can keep on top of that. You know, 0.42. I think I've actually taken that corner quite well that time. It's always the exit of the corner that gets you though. You've got to be careful, especially with someone like Hamilton right behind as well. It's not easy to get away from him, and that's not a great section there at all. That allows him right up behind, and then we're a bit out of shape with this corner here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He's going to be right on our tail here for another DRS though. There's 3 DRS zones in Bahrain, so it's a track where you can expect to get a lot of overtakes and a lot of overtake opportunities if you're close enough. For some reason, I think Bottas might have had trouble, you know, because Bottas has dropped 3 seconds down. Verstappen's got ahead and is 2 seconds down, so I think Bottas actually had trouble at the start maybe and was holding up Verstappen. I think that's done us all a favour here. It's allowed us front 3 to get away. Do I smell a podium in this race? Do I dare say it? Do I dare say a podium that's on the cards, maybe? Hamilton's going to probably take us here. He's going to take us here, actually.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip
now. Interesting theory. He might have just overtaken me, and he's actually given me DRS. What an idiot! What a fool! Now we're going to try. I'm going to go rich fuel as well. Try and just pull away from here.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Well, Hamilton has basically just lost half a second to me on the straight there because he decided to overtake me just before the DRS zone, which was very silly of him. Very silly, because now he's now lost his own DRS. That was perfect for us though. He literally got his wing in front of us as we crossed the DRS line. If he'd literally let go of the accelerator for half a second, he would have had DRS on the straight there, and he would have probably been half a second in front of us. Instead, he's now 1.1 behind. That's kind of almost a bit of lapse in judgment, I guess, from Hamilton there, which is strange for the AI to do that. I would have thought if that was me and I was coming up to a DRS zone, I can't remember what the right word is. You know, when it ticks over, I can't remember the word off the top of my head. It's too hard to think about big words, Andy. This DRS detection zone. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if I was coming up to a detection zone and I was side by side, I'd make sure I was just behind him, especially a straight in like Bahrain, because Bahrain straight is absolutely mega. Now, I think it was Australia. Our team did a pit stop that was 1.9 seconds. If we can get a 1.9 second pit stop, we might be able to catch up to Sebastian Vettel somehow. I don't know if it'll happen, but if we can get one of those flawless pit stops, that would be fantastic.
In this lap.
Okay, pit window's open. I kind of want to see, do I want to try another lap on the softs though? I don't really want to push them because this is a very tough circuit for the tyres. It is quite high speed, especially the high speed left and right handers. I think we just pit like Jeff says here. I think we just play it safe. You know, we're in a great position. I don't think we need to take any risks to try. I think if we just consistently score points this season, we can do very well. I don't know if we can potentially halfway. I'm looking to potentially hire a new driver once we get to the halfway stage. So I'm looking to save some money to get rid of Nick De Vries, who's done pretty well for us in fairness. But if we can get a better driver than Nick De Vries, who might score some points. A lot of people in the comments before were saying Lando Norris. Obviously, he's a big fan favourite, isn't he? A lot of people said Lando Norris. I don't know, because in my career mode, in my team, I don't often see him scoring many points. That's my only negative at the moment. That's my take on things, is he never seems to be in and around the points that often. I'd rather get Carlos Sainz, because he's always in the points, who's actually my current rival. I'm beating him 8-4 right now, which is fantastic again. I kind of want to sign someone like Danny Kvyat though, because he's actually regularly in the points for me, which is kind of weird. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, we're coming into the pits. Vettel was carried on. I think we're going to be in for an early stop here. Hamilton's gone past. Oh, Norris is in 6th, to be fair. Let's go lean fuel here. Can we save some fuel? See, in the pits though, lean fuel. Look at us. We're burning fuel like crazy. I don't understand it. Weird. 2.4. Okay, 2.4. Interesting. If I go rich fuel in the pits, will that help or no? No, that's even worse. So standard box. Oh god. The only negative thing here is I'm not going to catch up with Vettel and that, because look where I am. I'm out in absolute traffic. Maybe I should have gone one more lap, because we are out in absolute traffic now. Can we produce a bit of a miracle? Thing is, everybody else has still got a pit in front of us, obviously. My tyres are cold. Got to get some heat in these tyres quickly. Especially in Bahrain. Bahrain's definitely a track you want some heat in the tyres, for sure. Not within the DRS zone yet, so we're going to have to wait and see who pits. That's the main thing, is whoever pits. Vettel's way out in front right now. Vettel is way out in front, but if he comes into the pits, you know, we could... He is coming into the pits, I think. Yeah, he is, isn't he? So, see, this is how far away I am from the pit lane, though. Like, you know, it's you gain a lot of time. He's in the pits. I don't think we're going to take him, though. I think this is a terrible call from the team, to be honest, to come in this early, because we're now stuck behind slower cars that are way slower than us. Magnussen's not going into the pits, but we get DRS and ERS, and Vettel's just coming out. They're just coming out of the pits now. Are we going to come out ahead of Hamilton? Yes, we are. Okay. I actually closed off my DRS for some reason there. And actually, do you know what? We're not that far behind Sebastian Vettel. About the same amount. I don't feel comfortable on the mediums right now, though. Don't feel comfortable on the mediums. I've actually got Magnussen in between me and Hamilton, though, so hopefully if Magnussen can stay out for a lap or two... He's actually on the mediums, is Magnussen. Oh, Hamilton's already got him. I was like, oh, hopefully Magnussen can hold him off for a lap or so. No, see ya. Straight away he's caught him and taken. Right, there's Carlos Sainz. He's my rival, so it looks like we're going to absolutely smash him in the rivalry in this race. Vettel's gone on to softs again, actually, which is interesting. So he's going to go soft, hard, I would imagine. Actually, he might not. I don't know. Interesting to see. Hamilton's right on our tail. We're still battling for a podium in theory, though. What you need is a Hamilton or a Vettel. Imagine a Vettel retirement, and we were to hold first place for a bit. God, could you imagine the scenes? No, neither could I. Would be some sort of crazy miracle if that was to happen. I can't see it happening myself. I need to make sure I'm within... Yeah, I'm going to be within a second of Carlos Sainz, so we will go... We'll go ERS out the corner, and then we'll go DRS obviously down the straight. So here we go. ERS mode enabled. We're going to take some slipstream from him as well here. We are right behind him, which is perfect. Should be able to get a dive bomb here on him. Oh, it's going to be tight. Ease him out there. Up the hill. Come on. Come on. I'm ERSing up the hill. Oh, Jesus. What a battle this is. Oh, late on the brakes for me. Cut across the line. No, 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 no. Oh, you hero. Well played, Carlos Sainz. Thank you. Oh, my word. Did you just see what happened there? He's now lost his front wing for that. What an absolute... So, last season, he ruined our dreams in Canada. This season, he tried to ruin my dreams in Bahrain. But he started to spin me. And then, because I managed to hold the brakes and hold it steady, he's actually pushed me back into position. Which is a great save there from Carlos Sainz. And now he has got nothing, because he is so slow without that front wing. He's obviously going to pit soon. But my word, that was close. That was very close to being an absolute disaster. I probably need to learn. I need to learn to not shut the front door on them so much, because I do kind of shut the door right in their faces, and the AI don't seem to like dodging me, do they? They do quite enjoy hitting me, and you can see Carlos Sainz is having some severe trouble with his grip here from that front wing damage, and he is holding everybody up. Hamilton is now 4 seconds adrift of us. That is absolutely perfect. Verstappen has taken Hamilton, or they're kind of toying for position there. You can see in 10th. I imagine Sainz goes into the pits and that releases the other two, who are nearly 5 seconds adrift now. That is absolutely perfect. I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't do that on purpose. I wasn't trying to break his front wing, but yeah, that has helped us massively. Vettel's 2.6, 2.7 away, so we've lost out quite a lot of time to Sebastian Vettel. We could be on for a podium here. Nick De Vries is in 7th here as well in front of me. I don't feel comfortable on these mediums, guys, at all. I do not feel comfortable on these mediums whatsoever. Don't know what it is about them. Don't know what it is about them, but I'm not feeling too comfortable right now on these. Maybe I just need to be a bit easier on the acceleration, but now I've got Verstappen hunting me down. That's quite a worry. A little bit deep there on the corner. I need to kind of get within DRS zone of these guys if I can. Nick, slow down. Give me a toe. Come on. Hopefully, I mean, imagine we get close enough that he could actually... if he could just DRS me round for a lap or so. If I could have team orders. Could you imagine if you could put team orders into the game as well? And be like, Nick, slow down to give me DRS. Like, on your in-lap or whatever. Can I... this is going to be an absolute miracle if I do. We're in the same car. I shouldn't be gaining like a crazy amount. Damn. I was hoping to maybe get in there for this straight. Would be great. Max is already down to just 3 seconds behind. Wow. Let's try and burn this ERS off. Let's try and get it right down. Let's keep it going. Come on. We're not putting in great laps. We do still hold the fastest lap of the race though. But I don't know how long that will last. Considering Vettel's still on softs, obviously the fuel loads are getting lighter. But he's kind of being held up right now, which is good. Tell you what, Verstappen is absolutely hounding me. Hamilton, not so much, but I'll tell you what, Verstappen is absolutely flying right now. He is 2.5 seconds down. He's almost half the gap from when Carlos Sainz pitted. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of time he is just like slashed. Well, Vettel is in theory the guy in the lead. In theory, I'm second. Because even Hamilton's lost a second to Verstappen now. What is going on? I'll tell you what, unless Verstappen's just going for it and using everything, which he may well be, I'm not driving very well here though. I'm not enjoying these mediums. I've got to be honest, guys, I'm not enjoying the medium tyre right now. I don't know if it's because I'm feeling the traction on it or what, I don't know. Obviously medium traction for us, so we're on medium traction. I don't know. Part of me just doesn't like this these tyres right now. Come on, be within a second. I think we're okay this time. We're going to have DRS. We've got no ERS though, that's the only problem. For me, luckily, Verstappen's nowhere near me to get DRS. I think we just kind of go for it. Oh my lord. We're going to chase down De Vries. I'm going to actually turn off ERS. I need to save some up for a lap or two here. Charles Leclerc just has the fastest lap of the race. No! Just robs me of my extra point. I'll tell you what, Verstappen is gaining like an absolute psycho right now. Hamilton's caught me up to just 2 seconds now. Well, from what was looking like a potential good fight for a podium, it might turn out to be quite a defensive job now if we want to get that podium. Could get our first podium of our career though. That would be insane. I think our challenge for the season for the sponsor was to hit 33 points maybe this year. Maybe? I can't remember, to be totally honest with you. I'd have to go back and watch. Verstappen half a second behind. Wow. I honestly don't know what he's been doing or what he's been eating for breakfast, but he is right on our tail now. He is right on our tail. Hamilton as well. Those two are not happy. Bottas is right behind him as well. Yeah, Bottas is right behind them. And I think that's Charles Leclerc who did set the fastest lap of the race as well. So we are in the danger zone right about now. Ooh, running a bit wide there. He's coming! Verstappen is coming! Come on, Nick. Come on. Come on. I can't get past him. I'm not going to be able to pass him, am I, either, though? This is such a bad decision. Look at that car, though. That livery is beautiful, isn't it, on our car? I got too much up the inside there. It's so difficult to, like, see where you've got an opportunity to pass. It's just so hard. Down that straight, if you're not close enough, like, if we were a little bit closer to him, we would have had him easy, but obviously we're in the same car as well, so it's not like I can massively outpower him, is it? Well, I can't go crazy fast compared to him, but I mean, obviously we have gained enough time that we've done a pit stop and he hasn't, so these three in front of me are going to pit at some point, but Vettel is running away with this race right now. Vettel's running away with it since the start. He was away, wasn't he? I think we're going to save our... Oh, this is a terrible idea. Save my ERS for the home straight and just go for a massive, like, 30% burner, I think. I don't know. It's so tough to know what to do right now. So many different strategies going through my mind. Like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Whoa, Nick, watch out! Oh. I'm going to ERS him here. Ah! I'm going to have to try and dive bomb him up the insider, am I? Just don't hit me, Nick, please. Thank you. I'm going to go rich fuel as well. I've got DRS. Did Nick go into the pits then? I think he did. Yeah, he did. He did. Okay, Nick went into the pits as well. Okay, cool. Nick went into the pits. That's cool. That's cool. That was literally perfect then. That was pretty much perfect. That pretty much went as well as I could have planned. Stroll has to pit. Stroll has to pit, so I will obviously overtake him. Stroll will probably go in this lap. That will kind of release me onto Sebastian Vettel. However, I can literally hear Verstappen's engine in my ear every time I take a corner. He is right there with me every step of the way. And then Hamilton is right behind him as well. I mean, if I get a podium, it is gonna be a miracle if I get one. It's going to have to be a miracle drive if we get it, but I don't know. Think positive thoughts, my friends. Think positive thoughts, eh? There is always a chance. There's always a chance. Oh, we are losing. I don't know what it is. We are losing grip on these mediums. And that's going to be the race over, surely. Surely we're done. Are we done? No, we're not. Okay, we've saved it. We've saved it. I've got no grip. I've got absolutely no grip. Absolutely no grip right now. I don't know what it is with these mediums, guys. I don't know what it is with these mediums.
The car ahead of you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard.
I don't know what it is with these mediums, but I'm not getting on with them. We hit the curb on the inside, which is exactly what we don't want to do. There goes our chance at a podium for sure.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Gap to teammate behind is 21.5 seconds.
I'm just not enjoying the medium tyres at all, my friends. I'm not enjoying the medium tyres at all. I don't know what it is with them. Like, I look, every time I go, I skid. Skidding everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm kind of glad we didn't bin it, though. I'm kind of glad we didn't bin it. Oh, I'm so gutted. So gutted. Now we're back fighting back here, and we've got to make another stop. I don't think these guys do. I don't think these guys need to make another stop. Ah, I'm absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted that we spun that. But that is the unfortunate position we find ourselves in, because we are not using flashbacks, remember? Right, we're going wider this time for sure. Oh, and it's the back end that goes this time. What is happening? These medium tyres are abysmal. Oh, and it's... Someone's going around it. My bad. It is absolutely horrific. Jeff, you've got no clue, mate. You have got no clue, Jeff, at all. He's got no idea. Oh, and it's all gone wrong. It's all gone absolutely wrong. I don't know why. I don't know how. It has all gone wrong. From second, we're now 14th on the grid. Absolutely gutted. It's the traction, I think. It's the traction, guys. That's what it is. Cannot believe it. There's no way back in this because we're going to finish further backwards, guys, because we've got to make a stop as well. I've got to make a pit stop. So let's pause it there, actually, because we were going to stop it anyway. What a horrendous... We had started out so well. I don't know what it is with the mediums in Bahrain, but they're causing us an issue. The second half of the race, we've got to go mediums again. So hopefully we won't spin anymore, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll see you for the second half of the race in the next video.